There are vehicles you review, and then there are vehicles you experience. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 belongs firmly in the second category. This is not just an SUV. This is a rolling statement of power, heritage, and unapologetic luxury. And this one right here takes things even further. Finished in Brilliant Blue Magno, it does something very few G-Wagons manage to do. It stops conversations before they even start. If you love high-performance luxury and you want content like this every week, make sure you hit like and subscribe to the Next Gear channel. Because cars like this deserve a closer look. At its core, the G63 is one of the easiest vehicles in the world to understand and one of the hardest to truly justify. Everyone already knows what a G-Wagon represents: status, strength, legacy. But once you cross into a MG territory, everything becomes more extreme. The base price already sits deep in the luxury performance segment, yet customization is where things escalate quickly. This specific build pushes far beyond the standard formula, landing at a level that feels bespoke rather than mass-produced. The exterior paint alone tells that story. Brilliant Blue Magno is not a color you casually select. This is a matte finish that transforms the boxy silhouette into something sculptural. Light slides across the flat panels instead of reflecting off them, giving the G63 a presence that feels almost armored. This is why you do not see it often. The cost is significant, but the payoff is instant visual impact. Next to standard black or gray G-Wagons, this one feels like a limited edition even when it is not. Every exterior detail reinforces that AMG identity. The front end immediately separates itself with the aggressive AMG grille and the signature bull bar that only protects. The bumper, rather than wrapping around the headlights, the night package darkens everything that could shine, from the Mercedes star to the trim pieces, perfectly matching the matte aesthetic. Even the repositioned 360-degree camera integrated into the bull bar shows how Mercedes refined the design without changing its iconic shape. Along the sides, the G63 announces itself without subtlety. The V8 biturbo badges sit proudly on the fenders. A reminder that this is not the six-cylinder experience found elsewhere in the lineup. The running boards now feature a darker finish that looks cleaner and more durable, while the massive 22-inch AMG cross-forged wheels fill the arches with authority. Matte black wheels, black brake calipers, and darkened mirrors complete a look that feels intentional from every angle. Then there is the exhaust. Side Dexit AMG pipes define the driving experience before the engine even starts. Unlike rear-mounted systems, these sit closer to the cabin, delivering sound that feels immediate and physical. When you switch into the more aggressive drive modes, the noise does not trail behind you. It surrounds you. Under the hood, nothing has changed for 2026. And that is exactly the point. The handcrafted AMG V8 remains untouched because it does not need improvement. With 577 horsepower, it delivers performance that feels absurd for something this tall and heavy. Each engine is assembled by hand, signed by its builder, and engineered to deliver both brutality and refinement. There may be rumors of electrification and hybrid assistance in the future, but for now, This is pure AMG character, and it feels special every time it comes to life. Practicality has never been the reason to buy a G63, yet it still surprises. The rear cargo area is spacious and boxy, offering more usable room than the second row. The tailgate opens to a space that easily handles luggage, groceries, or weekend gear, all wrapped in premium materials thanks to the extended leather package. Even here, the attention to detail is impossible to ignore. Inside, the cabin becomes a contrast of luxury and aggression. Platinum white Napa leather with intricate cross-stitching covers nearly every surface. The extended leather package continues up into the roof, transforming the interior into something closer to a private lounge than an SUV. Carbon fiber trim runs throughout the cabin, including areas most vehicles would never bother to dress up. It feels immersive, intentional, and undeniably premium. The steering wheel alone feels like a custom piece, Dynamica material where your hands rest, dark brushed carbon fiber at the top and bottom, and a design that blends performance with restraint. It never feels overdone, yet it always feels special. The digital displays integrate seamlessly into the dashboard, surrounded by trim that makes even the screens feel handcrafted. Rear seat space is honest. This is not a limousine, and it never pretends to be. For adults, fit comfortably, but this is a vehicle built for presence and performance rather than long-distance lounging. iSoft aux anchors make it family-capable, but the real appeal remains behind the wheel. On the road, the G63 defies expectations. Comfort mode delivers a surprisingly compliant ride, while Sport Plus transforms the SUV into something that feels alive and aggressive. The exhaust note becomes deeper, sharper, and far more emotional. Acceleration is immediate, and the sound alone reminds you that this is one of the last truly outrageous combustion vehicles still on sale. Beyond pavement, the capability remains intact. This platform was born from military roots, engineered for terrain most luxury vehicles would never dare to touch. Even with its luxury upgrades, the G63 retains its ability to climb, tilt, and crawl with confidence. It is a reminder that beneath the leather and carbon fiber lives one of the most capable off-road machines ever built. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 is not trying to be subtle, efficient, or sensible. It exists because passion still matters. It blends heritage, performance, and excess into a single vehicle that feels timeless despite constant evolution. If you are looking for something that does everything loudly and confidently, very few vehicles on the road deliver this experience. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the Next Gear channel for more uncompromising performance reviews. And tell us in the comments, would you keep this Brilliant Blue Magno spec, or would you build your own G63 differently?